Hello. Hello, everyone. What the fuck am I looking at? What is this? Oh, Battle Pass shit? Whatever. Oh, it's Squid Game stuff. So, guys, we're gonna do a little something different. We're gonna have, like, a live com of me getting absolutely massacred at Call of Duty to, talk about the fucking New England Patriots, man. That'd be freaking pissing me off. I mean, we won today, yay. But what's the good in that? We don't have the first pick no more, right? So I want to talk about. I was going to make a video earlier on why I think we shouldn't fire Jerod Mayo. But as I was getting ready to write some stuff down, keep a track, as I'm doing stuff, my little one woke up, so I had to cut that one to now. So some things might change, seatings, blah blah blah. So to be completely honest, I really don't think we should have fired him. To be honest. That's just me. You know, I don't know why some teams like to fire coaches after one season, especially if the team is like freaking terrible, which this New England Patriot roster is absolutely garbage. Absolutely terrible. Right? Now, I was hyped, and I'm sure a lot of Pats fans were hyped after the draft that we had. It was graded a B+, which is fantastic, in my personal opinion. That's pretty good. You know, to me, a B+ means you drafted well, you drafted like holes, you know, blah blah blah. So I was hyped, and I was a little hyped for the year. So what happened? We suck. That's the main gist of it. We suck. The roster's ass. Now, the firing of Mayo, I just think is dumb. It makes no sense to me personally, especially since the roster is so bad. I don't know what Robert Kraft was thinking Mayo was gonna change. Like, what did you think he was gonna do? He has a rookie QB that we didn't start till week 6, which I honestly think there was probably a game or two in the first 6 weeks that we could have won. And by the way, my stats are inflated because of Ran Snack, so this is why the line is as sweaty as it is. You know, we got rookie QB. We didn't start till week 6. I'm glad we got the rookie QB we had because him and Gonzalez were the only bright spots in the fucking off. Like, in New England, Keon White looked hella crazy to start the year, and then just kind of fell off. But I also think that's because Matthew Judon and Josh Uche left, which, god dang, our pass rush was pretty mid to begin with. So getting rid of them just definitely didn't help. So that could have been another reason why our defense wasn't as good as it was last year. But yeah, so he's gone. I don't think he should have been gone. And I'm hearing that we're getting Mike Vrabel, which, why? What, like, is he that good? I mean, he did good with Tennessee for a little bit, but his last 2 years in Tennessee weren't very good at all. So, like, what's the difference? Like, people said we should have had him before. Do you see us being in a better position than we are now? Like, playoff contention with the roster? Or would he get the same criticisms that Mayo got if he went 4-12? And I just don't understand. Like, no coach, I don't care who the fluff you are, that Bill Belichick, the greatest coach ever, unless some way, somehow, Kansas City gets a 3-peat, they were really going to have to put Andy Reid into that conversation. Just letting people know. I know people don't want to believe it, because Chief hate is crazy, but if the Chiefs get that 3-peat, certain conversations are going to have to be opened up, but I'll make another video on that another time. But, yeah. So back to the whole freaking Mayo. No, he shouldn't have. Rookie QB, lots of holes, terrible roster. You gotta give coaches a freaking chance to do something. You gotta give coaches a fucking chance. You can't just fire them after a year. Now, if you're a team like Detroit, and you're a team like Kansas City, teams with like success the last couple years, and let's say a coach retired and that was it, and then new coach, you know, like let's say John Harbaugh, he's like, you know what, before the season I'm not doing it, I'm done, I retired, and a new guy comes in. That's pretty damn good roster, that Ravens team. If you're a first-time coach and you can't do nothing with that roster, yeah, you need to be fired. I'm sorry. That's just becoming you. That's just a you problem at that point. But if your team is trash and you bring in a coach and
we're losing Charlie.
Your team's, like I said, your team doo-doo. And you get a first-year coach, rookie coach. Now, mind you, fucking rookie coach too, man. You're like, oh yeah, you know what? You gotta go. You gotta go, buddy. You know. And then I see the roster, not the roster.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Not the roster. Oh my god. Our schedule. I look at our schedule, right? So I wrote some stuff down. We have the Bengals, the Seahawks, the Jets twice, the 49ers, which at the beginning of the season, you know, they was, you know, people gassing them because, you know, they're gassing them. 49ers. 1 year away from the Super Bowl last year. Blah, blah, blah. Dolphins twice. Texans, the Jaguars, the Titans, the Bears, the Rams, Colts, Cardinals, and Chargers. Right? So I was like, you know what? Let me look at the playoff standings compared to our schedule. Right? Got the Bengals, who were just eliminated today. Okay? So you just got eliminated today. They were super hyped for the year. Beat them week 1. Let's fucking go. Right? Texans, who are in the playoffs. Chargers and the Rams are in the playoffs. And then I took the liberty of taking like the 8th seed, maybe the 9th, you know. I took pretty much just like the 8th and 9th seed. Pretty much. And there's the Seahawks, who are the 8th seed. These might change because there's still games going on right now as I made this, so things could change. Feel free to let me know down in the comments what changed, and then take this info at face value and then go to the comments. I probably should have waited, but I gotta go to work early in the morning, so I wanted to make it, and I was supposed to make it earlier, but like I said. So we got the Seahawks, like I said before, they're the 8th seed, I think, for the time being. I got it on NFL.com, so if my info is wrong, either A, I can't read, or see pictures. So, like I said, things might change. Dolphins and the Bengals. So we had the Bills twice, the Dolphins twice. So that's 4. The Texans, the Chargers, the Rams, and the Seahawks. Half our fucking season was against playoff teams. And shit, you can even throw like the Colts, because they were close. The Cardinals were close. 49ers were close. Like, you can fucking throw the Colts in there too. It's like between 8 to 9 teams this year that, well, not teams, but, you know, matchups that are in the freaking playoffs. And if you talk about teams that were hyped for the year, were the Jets hyped? Aaron Rodgers back? You know? Like, so then we can throw the Jets 2 more times, you know, just for the hype. But we see how that season's going. Ain't going good. You know? And it's like, honestly, I don't feel like Mayo should have got fired. Now, if we get Vrabel, I can get, you know what's going to happen? This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. We're going to hire Mayo, right? I'm pretty good at predicting this shit. We're going to hire Mayo's bitch ass. I mean, Mike Vrabel. Is it Vrabel or Varble? Whatever. We're going to hire him, right? Robert Kraft, instead of fucking doing it last year, is going to spend so much money this offseason, right? We're going to get, let's see, we're going to need a new offense coordinator. I know we don't want that guy no more, right? Guarantee you, some way, somehow, Mike Vrabel gets Josh McDaniels to come back. Guarantee it. We're going to get T. Higgins, right? Watch, we're going to go all out for T. Higgins if the Bengals don't franchise tag him, if they're able to do that again, right? We're going to go crazy, spend all this money on the O-line, on receivers, on the defense, and our draft is going to, I don't even know what we would draft. I'd say we need a corner line, another corner opposite of Gonzalez. We're just going to go crazy this offseason, right? We're going to win 6 fucking games after spending all that money. And then what's that? What's the point? What's the point? You waste all that money, you win 2 more freaking games. For what reason? Are we going to fire Mike Vrabel after winning 2 games with a way better roster? Probably not. What if we don't get Vrabel? Are we going to go back to Mayo? Are we going to hire him again? What if Vrabel goes somewhere else? What if he wants to be like, haha, made you guys fire Mayo, but I'm going to go over here, pull up Bill Belichick. Went to the Jets for a day, and then next day he said, fuck you guys, I'm going to New England. If y'all know what happens, shoot, Mike Vrabel the next Bill Belichick. That's what's going to happen. Mayo shouldn't have been fired. I know I went on tangents on other things, but Mayo shouldn't have been fired. We faced multiple teams that are in the playoffs, multiple teams that were close to being in the playoffs twice, being Miami. The Jets had the hype because they had Rodgers, but their season just fell off. Mayo shouldn't have been fired. People say he's too soft. Okay. People complain about fucking Belichick being too hard on everybody. So you see, no one can be happy. You know, you can be the greatest coach of all time, but if you got garbage, your team's still gonna be ass. I'm sorry. Bill Belichick couldn't do it. His last season was fucking what, 4-13? Did I write that down? 4-13. 6-time Super Bowl champion as a head coach, 2-time Super Bowl champion as a defensive coordinator. Right? Couldn't do it with almost the same exact roster. But you want a rookie head coach, Robert Kraft, to fucking come in and change the culture in 18 weeks. And you didn't get what you wanted because you're too damn cheap. You don't fucking do nothing else. I mean, what the hell did we do this last offseason? Nothing, right? We didn't really sign nobody. And then we get rid of Judon and Josh Uche, which, like I said, they weren't having productive seasons, but Keon White was. And our pass rush was a little better. Look what we did to the Bengals in week 1. You know? But I just think it's just stupid to just fire Mayo. Because if we don't get Mike Vrabel, who are we getting? Who else is out there? That one freaking coach in college, whoever the hell his name is? I forgot his name. Like, come on now. Man, hashtag teams need to stop firing rookie coaches after 1 year when your team's trash. That's a long-ass hashtag. Get that shit trending. Get that shit trending. Trend that shit. Stop firing rookie head coaches after 1 gosh darn season when your team is ass for a reason, baby. That's why you got freaking top 5, top 10 picks every freaking year, because your team's trash, your team's garbage. But we should have just kept Belichick at that point if you were gonna fire Mayo after a freaking year. But I hope Mayo gets another chance at a head coaching job with at least a freaking somewhat competent roster. For the love of God, go to Carolina. They look decent. Go over there, man. Go to Carolina. Got a rookie QB who we thought was Was that last year? Bryce Young was drafted last year. He was ass. He actually really good towards the end. Go there. Go to Carolina, man. Shit. But that's what I think. He shouldn't have been fired. Leave in the comments why. If you disagree, let me know. I'm always up for discussion. I might start doing some more of these, like, sports-related topics. Guys, give me topics to talk about, man. Give me topics.